within your own inner guidance. Ask for that inner guidance to help you to find your answers that will always help you in ways that you thought were not imaginable. So be guided from your inner self and know that your inner light and your inner joy is the journey to your destination, and enjoy it along the way. So remember the importance of letting go of past situations and learning from our situations in our lives, and also looking at the tunnel as what I call the locomotive of going through the tunnel, and at the end of the tunnel you will see the light. You see, when we can only give only from that place of love and forgiveness for ourselves, we're able to come from a place of inner peace. Loving others as well as ourselves are so important in our inner glow and how it affects the inner life and the outer life that we have with other people. And what do I mean by inner and outer life? I mean the willingness to really be authentic to yourself. Are you being true to yourself? Are you really listening to what your inner voice is telling you? Are you feeling at peace with the decisions you're making? And the outer glow is how you're feeling from the way you're feeling from the inside, and how that affects how people see you and perceive you. So letting go of certain weaknesses and becoming your strengths is so important. You see, let your weaknesses become your strengths. For it is in these times that we are growing, that we learn the most. For what we need to learn the most, we can teach the best to others. So in reality, many situations where we think, oh, all those terrible things that happened in my life, well, wait a minute. What you needed to learn the most, you can teach the best to other people. This is a good example of people that have had alcohol problems or other forms of addictions, addiction to approval, addiction to attention, addiction to sex. These are all addictions that we need to get through at some point where we're no longer present in the moment. And these weaknesses are actually our strengths, and we can teach that to family members, to friends, to colleagues, and especially to other children. So listen to the inner voice and listen to the guidance, and know that it's okay to have done the things you've done in your life. In reality, you have certain experiences that you can share with others, and allow those principles to override. More importantly, is to allow yourself to have that impression that you are an impacted person in other people's lives. Have that self-confidence, that self-esteem that says, I matter, and I know I make a difference in people's lives. And my level of energy is impacting other people's lives just from the thought of that. So talk less and listen more. Eat less and share more. There's always more to give and more to share. Remember that our parents told us to do is important, but it's also important to understand that what we share with others and what we share with ourselves and how we care about ourselves is more authentic. So listening to our inner voice and what is important to ourselves is still far more important than what others tell us, because our inner knowing is what guides us, not the beliefs that have been passed on from generation to generation.